80 to 85% of guys regain most or all of the weight they lost within 12 months, and nobody is talking about the real reason why. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why you've never been able to lose fat successfully and how to actually keep it off for good. Just like Michael, who lost 24 kg, went on holiday to Faro and Mallorca feeling on top of the world, who'd completely transformed his self-confidence. Even in his workplace as a sports performance chef, he now rocks up feeling like he looks the part. Like Colm, who lost 22 kg after years of failure and has kept it off 2 years after we finished coaching. Or Carl, who dropped 22 kg whilst working a full-time job and running his own farm, working insane hours. And Nathan, who shredded 8 kg in 12 weeks without doing a single minute of cardio. Imagine no longer waking up feeling sluggish, heavy, disappointed and deflated, and instead being lean, strong and confident, being able to walk past mirrors and love what you see, having the energy to show up fully and be totally present at work, at home, in your social life, at the gym. No more dragging yourself through the day, relying on caffeine, hiding under baggy t-shirts and dreading social occasions. You can go on holiday, go to the beach, take your top off and not give it a second thought. No more feeling judged or embarrassed. You've built a body and a mindset that you're truly proud of, that fills you with energy every single day. And you've not done it using a quick fix that will have you reverting back to type before too long. You've instead become the type of guy who stays in shape year round. That's exactly what we do inside of Aesthetic Lifestyle. The reason that most guys never stay in shape isn't because they're lazy or they lack willpower. It's because they've been focusing on the wrong thing. Diets, cardio, calorie tracking, they're all needed, but they all treat the symptoms. If you don't change the driver behind those behaviors, you'll always end up back at square one. That's where the behavior rewire system comes in. Inside of Aesthetic Lifestyle, we don't just give you a plan. We rewire the way that you think, act, and make decisions. So staying in shape becomes a part of who you are, not just what you do when you feel like it. Not doing this work to make sure the results last is like someone's come in, dropped a stinking poo on your living room floor. It absolutely reeks. But instead of you cleaning it up, you clean around it, open some windows and spray some air freshener. Some days the smell isn't so bad because the wind is blowing in a certain direction, but most of the time it still fucking stinks. Well, yeah, there's still a poo on your floor, mate. To get rid of the smell, we need to clean up that bad boy as well as spruce everything up around it. Anybody can change for a period of time, but you don't just want to change for a matter of weeks, do you? Absolutely fucking not. It's too much work just to end up staying the same, isn't it? This is where our behavior rewire system was born. It's about shifting your identity, rewiring your behaviors, and finally creating the mindset and habits of a man who lives in a strong, lean, and confident body without falling off the wagon every few months, having to start again. For most of my life, I was in shape. I was a national level swimmer. I've trained hard, lifted consistently, and even stayed in shape and progressed my physique whilst traveling through Australia for a year. Then COVID hit. I was living in a studio apartment in Paris. The gyms were shut for months. And at first, I did what everybody else did. Home workouts, push-ups, trying to stay motivated, but I quickly lost the will to live doing all that crap. My workouts became a 1K walk around the apartment that I was living in, and that was it. I stopped caring about food, stopped moving properly, and ended up in the worst shape of my life. Physically, I felt heavy and unrecognizable. Mentally, I was drained and flat. I'd look in the mirror and think, this isn't me, and wonder what happened. Eventually the gyms reopened, but everything felt harder than I thought. I was weak, unfit, and I couldn't stick to anything. I tried doing what worked before, but I hadn't changed my habits or my lifestyle, so nothing stuck. That's when I hired a coach and set a huge goal, a photo shoot and stepping on stage in a men's physique show. I got into insane shape, the kind most guys dream of, but the truth is, I was miserable. There were no meals out, no drinks, no date nights, no life. I sacrificed everything just to look good. And when I got there, I realized this isn't the answer either. And that's when it hit me. There has to be another way. A way to look great, feel confident, and be strong without totally sacrificing your lifestyle. That's where the foundation of my coaching philosophy was born. I figured out how to manage real life and stay in shape, how to enjoy meals out, have a few drinks, eat food I love, like cheesecake, and still get lean, build muscle, and feel great every single day. That's what I teach now. Not some bodybuilder bro plan where nothing matters but the gym, but a system built for men who want real results that actually last. Let's be honest, most guys know that they want to drop fat, build muscle, and be more confident, but they just can't stay consistent. They try meal plans, YouTube workouts, fitness apps, and it all falls apart after a few weeks. Why? Because they're guessing. They're stuck in the all or nothing, on track for 3 days, off for 4 loop. And when life gets busy, it all goes out the window. And that's not your fault. That's exactly why we built Aesthetic Lifestyle around 3 powerful pillars. Pillar 1 is our lean lifestyle system. We make nutrition fast, simple, and doable. No stress, no overthinking. You'll use our flexi meal plan approach so you can get results immediately without guessing what or how much to eat. You'll use our social life blueprint so you know how to stay on track and keep moving forwards while still being able to have meals out, have a pint with your mates, and eat food that you love. Pillar 2 is our elevated training framework. This is where you'll finally start seeing progress week after week in the gym. No more lifting the same thing every week and never changing. With our rapid progression formula, you'll know exactly how to make progress every session. No confusion, no more plateaus. You'll know exactly what to do to truly transform your body. The Do It Right blueprint teaches you how to train safely and effectively so you can make the most out of every single rep. And pillar 3 is the consistency engine. This is the glue, the thing that finally makes your results stick. The adherence builder helps you stay consistent no matter what life throws at you, using a tiered system so you make progress every single week, no matter what. And the behavior rewire system, that's where we stop putting a plaster on a stab wound. We reprogram the habits, behaviors, mindset, actions, and identity that have held you back and actually create lasting change, so you never need to do this again. So how do we actually deliver this? We use what I call the access stack. You choose the level of support that you want. No fluff, no bullshit, just what works for you. Want direct, personalized support and eyes on absolutely everything that you're doing? That's our one-to-one coaching, where you get direct access to me, weekly reviews, and monthly performance calls to keep you dialed in and progressing week after week. Want the same elite level program, but with group support instead of one-to-one? That's our Amplifier program. The same system delivered through our high performance group model. Either way, you're following the exact same proven process around the behavior rewire system and the 3 core pillars. We're not here to babysit you, we're here to coach you, hold you to a higher standard, and finally get you the results that have always just felt out of reach. Be honest with yourself for a second. How many times have you told yourself it'll be different this time? You start strong, a new plan, a new spark, but then life gets busy. A few slip-ups, you miss a session, you cave on the weekend, and before you know it, you're back where it started. Pissed off, uncomfortable in your own skin, hating how your clothes fit, and wondering why you can't seem to stick to anything. You don't need another plan. You need a system that actually fits your life and supports you and holds you to the standards that you know you're capable of. Because deep down, you know this isn't just about fat loss. It's about confidence, energy, self-respect, showing up for yourself and being resilient. And every time you put this off, you drift further from your own potential and the person that you could be. But it doesn't have to stay that way. You could draw a line in the sand right now. If you're ready to break the cycle, to become the guy who does what he says he's going to do, then here's what to do next. Click the button below, fill out a quick form. We'll then chat about where you're at, what's not working, and see whether aesthetic lifestyle is the thing for you, the thing that's finally going to change everything for you. No pressure, no bullshit, just a conversation to help you out and get you on the right path.